Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Pacers come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Knicks. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Hi again, thanks for joining us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Well, it was a great Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, Game 2, just about ready to tip off. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And in the postseason, health always such a big factor. Neither team at full strength. No excuses. You gotta find a way.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. And it's McConnell in at the point guard. And for the Knicks. And the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. Jalen Brunson out there with Miles McBride. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. You look at the Knicks. After losing Game 1 here on their home court, Greg, I sense an air of desperation.
No doubt. You have to treat this like a game set. You can't afford to head out on the road down 2-0. Early as it may be, they already find themselves in a must-win situation.
Now, Nembhard, after Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket. That was nice, guys. The determination, the toughness, not going to shy away from the boards.
Outside Mathurin, and Siakam has it in the corner. Now, Nembhard. Back to McConnell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mathurin with a screen for McConnell. And he gets it to go.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
And Brunson throws it down.
Wow, Jalen Brunson off his feet. Man, that's a big-time finish.
And Siakam has it in the corner. Turner with a screen on Hart. Here's Nembhard, defended by McBride. Charity strike shot. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Hits it from three-point range. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
One of the things you love about Jalen Brunson, he takes quality shots. How about that look from 3?
McConnell passes to Siakam. Mathurin for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. I asked him about the challenge of facing Miles Turner, and he said this guy is a problem for our offense. Miles is an incredible shot blocker. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, we don't normally hear a coach talk about somebody's defense first, but Turner is that guy.
Okay, David, thanks.
Boy, Pascal Siakam can put a ton of pressure on the defense. This guy has a physicality that you love.
He misses the free throw.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
And New York making a change here. Robinson's checked in, and a change for the Pacers. Nesmith has checked in.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And it's been pretty smooth sailing for him in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
And they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room.
Now, here's Bridges. He has yet to score. Pass to Brunson from 18 feet away. That's good on the jump shot.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Now, here's McConnell. It's Nembhard on the wing. That's good. It's McConnell with the assist.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now, here's Bridges. Back to Brunson. Bobbed up there for Robinson. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
You've got to have a great sense of timing on the alley-oop pass. Fantastic finish by Mitchell Robinson.
Pass to Nembhard. Siakam left side. McConnell against Brunson. 5 on the clock. Lets it go. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's Brunson, and Brunson throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here's Neesmith. The Knicks making the shot. Here's the teardrop. Some solid defense from Hart.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Here's Bridges. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Turner. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Nembhard. He's got 5. He takes it in. The teardrop falls in. Nembhard's got 7 points.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
And here's Brunson outside. Buries it from 3-point range. He's got 14.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll return shortly. Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Achua is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Kolek in at shooting guard. There the group in New York will start the second one. Here's Kolek. The rebound by Shepard. Neesmith with the ball. He's against Bridges. There's the pick. Toppin. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
Bridges passes to Robinson. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Jackson. There's a screen by Robinson. Kept alive by New York. Here's Kolek. Off target from outside. Indiana trailing here. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Neesmith, the pass to Toppin. They now take the lead. Toppin's got 4 this quarter.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
With some arc, and it's finished off by Payne as he lays it in. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Miles McBride's checked in for the Knicks. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Clock at 6. In the corner, it's Neesmith. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Furphy, and the Pacers can't get it to go. New York has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Toppin finds Mathurin. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And battling against the interior of that defense. Nice to see that Mathurin has that toughness.
Pacers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And the first one drops.
Boy, when you think about Benedict Mathurin, this guy is a talented, aggressive scorer. His ceiling very high. He's going to have to be a little more efficient.
Towns, he's checked in for Achua. Mathurin hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Outside, Towns. Turner against Robinson. Shoots over Turner. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Mitchell Robinson's field goal percentage is high, and the reason is these are the kinds of looks he creates.
Pass to Mathurin. And the layup is good. Mathurin's got 7 points. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Out to Payne. Here's McBride, defended by Mathurin. Here's Towns. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Towns has got his first bucket of the night.
That, to me, is about Karl-Anthony Towns carving out position on the interior. Such a pretty play.
Neesmith with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. A nice shot by Neesmith.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Towns. Robinson a screen on Siakam. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Indiana. T.J. McConnell comes in for Neesmith. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 1. Out left to the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Nembhard, defended by McBride. A shot by Nembhard, no good. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks, number 13.
1:49 left in the first half. Pass to Achua. And here's Brunson outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now a 4-point Knicks lead. McConnell scanning the floor. Back to Nembhard. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Knicks leading by 4. executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total shape. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Boy, when these bigs like Harlan down show off that power, you've got to love it.
Turner with the screen. McConnell passes to Turner, and it's in there. Turner's got his first basket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Elbow shot. Here's Towns in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. And that's a rare turnover, just their first here in the half. So that's one thing we've seen them do pretty well, valuing their possession.
McBride finds Brunson. Towns for 3. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 6. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And here's McConnell. Here's Nemo. Misses the 3. Hart with it. Pass to McBride. Now Brunson. Offline with his 3. And so it's New York with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Coach, this team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the New York Knicks.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were with that analysis, Chet. Well done.
Yeah, instead of rambling on like usual.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think, if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and they're not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, huh? And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Boy, he has been locked in, all about business, just going out there and doing what he does best.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Nesmith in at the point guard. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson, the 3. There it is! Brunson with the deep shot.
This guy won't give an inch. Brunson answers back with a 3 of his own. You've got to love it.
Neesmith. He's got 5. Turner with his screen on Brunson. A shot by Nembhard, no good. New York leading by 6. McBride passes to Towns, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, you love watching Karl Anthony Towns play, guys, because this is an offensively gifted big man. Can shoot with range. You can put him in the post, let him work back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor. A lot to love on the offensive end.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second.
When Towns is healthy, he is an absolute force on the offensive end of the floor.
Here's Nembhard. Brunson covering. Nembhard, the pass to Neesmith. Back to Nembhard. Just 5 on the clock. And he makes good on the layup. Nembhard's got 9 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Pacers trail by 5. Neesmith, the pass to Mathurin. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's McBride. Misses from close range. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Turner. Pass to Neesmith. Here's Nembhard. Off the left rim and out. Now here's Hart. Still scoreless. Brunson against Turner. Brunson being aggressive.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Let me hear you, Knicks fans. Coming onto the court now is your Knicks and attack squad. Let's go! Attention fans. Now on the court is your Knicks squad. Get loud and let them hear it. T-shirts are incoming, fans. Make some noise and we'll send one your way.
The Pacers making a switch here. McConnell's checked in.
Keep it up.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Turner with a screen on Brunson. Indiana moving it around. And Siakam has it in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Mathurin with the ball. Brunson picks him up. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from McConnell.
And nice read for Mathurin. He's always trying to get his teammates going.
Pass to McBride. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. McBride's got his first 3 points of the game.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open. They just got burned.
And there's the call on Miles McBride. That's his first foul. Robinson's checked in for Miles McBride.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks.
And here's McConnell. Mathurin with a screen on Brunson. Stolen. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Bridges dishes to Robinson. Towns kicks to Hart. Pass to Brunson. 3-pointer. Siakam pulls it in. Pacers trail by 8. Nembhard with it. Brunson picks him up. Here's McConnell. And there's the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw. The Knicks leading by 7. Bridges left side. And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That's his third foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
On defense, Indiana. On the wing, Bridges. Here's Brunson. From the high post, he drills it. Brunson's got the lead up to 9 now for New York. McConnell with it. He's got 5. Pass to Nembhard. Down low. Here's Siakam. He doesn't hit that one. Towns with the defensive effort. And here's Bridges. They'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. 9.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
McConnell passes to Turner. That's good. It's McConnell with the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Bridges outside. 1:05 left in the third quarter. Beyond the arc. That one doesn't drop. Pacers trail by 9 to the inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Now here's Towns. 7 points in the game. Pass to Brunson. 41 seconds left to play in the third. Now here is Robinson. He's off on that one. Here's Nembhard. Defended by Bridges. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Siakam sets a screen for Mathurin. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Knicks leading by 7. Here's Brunson. And it falls over the rim and in. Brunson's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, we talk about having a high shot IQ. Jalen Brunson just 4 shots. You want to concede the mid-range jumper? He's more than content to take it.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the buckets. Right back after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Achua is out there with Towns. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Kolek in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Shepard, and finished off by Shepard.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
The kick out to Towns. Kolek. New York, no good that time either.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Here's Shepard, and finished off by Shepard.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. There's a screen by Achua. Payne gets a wide open look. Drills it from outside. And the Knicks lead by 8.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Pass to Neesmith. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Knicks leading by 8. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Here's Payne. Pacers with the rebound. Here's Shepard. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Both teams deciding to change it up. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked to the team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Hart finds Robinson. A kick out to Towns.
How about the defense of Pascal Siakam? This guy likes making it tough on the offensive player.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Payne passes to Towns. Inside, here's McBride, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Benedict Mathurin. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Bridges is checked in for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson comes in for Cameron Payne. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to
2 minutes to review the play.
tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. Challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Pacers trail by 11. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Mathurin. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Bridges outside. Right side Towns. And the rejection by Jackson. Outside Matherin. Indiana moving the ball over. Pass to Shepard. Shot clock at 5. Matherin for 3. Bridges with the board. The Knicks leading by 8. Runs in the pass to Hart. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Over in the corner, Matherin. From past the arc. Cracks in the tray. And now just a 5-point New York lead.
Toppin embraces the challenge, unafraid in the big moment.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Now, Jalen Brunson plays bigger than his size. He's aggressive. He's going to go right at defenders. He doesn't care if you're bigger than he is. He will keep coming at you.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Toppin, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Shepard.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line. Add to your lead.
Pass to Matherin. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And wow, Matherin, the youngster, making his presence known.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul. 15. Jalen Brunson. At the line. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
Well, because Jalen Brunson is such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
The Pacers making a switch here. Shepard's checked in. So it's the Pacers now. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. Now Nembhard. Pass to Matherin from outside the arc. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And this is a test for Matherin, and he passes with flying colors, showing he can deal with having the whole team riding his shoulder.
You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
Drives to the hoop and finished off by Shepard.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Got it!
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Shepard, the pass to Matherin. Shepard with the ball. Here's Nembhard. A three-pointer off the mark. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Brunson. He's guarded close.
Second personal foul. 2 is free to penalty. Jalen Brunson. At the line. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Matherin. Off target with his 3. Here's Brunson. So it's New York picking up the win. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at 1 game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.